I'm Allison for Leading Edge Dog Show Academy, and I'm here to tell you about our Winner Circle full school subscription. In that subscription, you pay one low monthly price and you get absolutely everything in our school. So you get all of our training and handling videos, how to campaign your dog, you get different grooming videos, Poodle University, and many different breeds. We have Spaniels, we have Setters, and we're adding new breeds monthly. This month, you can stay tuned for Newfies and the Bully breeds featuring the French Bulldog. So if you would like to subscribe to our school, please click the link below and we would love to have you. When grooming the French Bulldog, one of the first things I like to do is to rake out the excess undercoat. So Neva here doesn't have a lot of excess undercoat, but I'm still going to show you how I would do it. You can use a classic fine stripping knife, or this is the Artisan razor shaper. And with the razor shaper closed, I'm going to use the finer edge of it. And again, I'm always going to go with the grain of the hair. So that's the way the hair is growing out of the body. I'm not going to go against the grain, I'm going to go with the grain. And I want to start up near the head. And I'm just going to lift her little head up a little bit. I'm going to move this out of my way. And I'm just going to rake this through the coat. So you can see how I'm getting this fine bits of white coat like out of here, just so that it lays a little bit smoother and nicer to the body. And we can just work that. And again, I'm just using nice small strokes, keeping it nice and close to her skin. Some dogs are you're gonna get a lot more hair out of your dog than I'm getting out of Neva. Some you might not get any. She's really short and tight, which is what you want. But you can see where it's like a little bit furry, thicker up here near her neck. We're just gonna take the razor shaper and you can just see how much more hair we're getting out of that. So once you have taken your razor shaper and you've kind of gone over the whole body, we've already done the show side over here, then I like to take my ionic brush, and again, I'm going to go in the direction that the coat is growing, not against it, but with the coat. And I'm actually using quite a firm stroke as I work on Neva here. And that's to just make the coat look really, really shiny and to get it laying nice and flat and close to the body. So once I've done that and I've kind of looked her all over and I think that she's looking good, some of the places that I would like to trim some hair is, you can see she has this little bit of excess hair here on her pants. And we want this to just be tidied up and look tighter. So I'm going to take my thinning shears, and this is like a cowlick. Good girl. And I'm going to take that cowlick and I'm just going to take a couple, maybe that was 5 or 6 little swipes, and then I'm going to stop, brush it, and take a look at what it looks like. I'm going to go back in there, trim off a few more. Might even put on my glasses so we can really see what this looks like. And we can see how nice and neat this line is now compared to this line, how shaggy this one is. So now we're just gonna take a few swipes with our thinning shears there. And again, just give it a little brush. Now, one of the things it says in the Frenchie Standard about their tail is the tail should have a wide base, but should come to a fine point. So she doesn't have much tail here to work with. But we don't want these straggly hairs coming off the end of her tail. So we're not going to go against the grain. We just want to make a fine point. So we want to make it like a V. Good girl, Nev. I'm just going to make sure she's nice and comfortable. So we want it to be like a V going this way, right? So we don't want to go up because that's just going to make the hair go bushy eventually. So we want to go with the grain of the hair, and we're just going to take a couple little swipes on this side, then a couple little swipes on this side, making sure we have that nice V if there's a little scraggly hair in there, taking it out, and then take our brush. Good girl. And just like take your brush the hair along the cowlicks that you see, and just take off any hairs that seem to be a little bit scraggly or out of place. So the next thing we want to do is we're going to take the noose off of Neva here, and we're going to turn her around. Good girl. And now we're going to do the same thing on her front. So you can see that she has this cowlick right in here, and we're going to take our thinning shears and we're just going to take same thing. The hair is a little bit thicker here, so we're just going to go a few more times. But again, once we've done, you know, 10 would be my maximum amount of cuts before I would take my brush, because otherwise you could easily get a hole just by taking off too much hair in one. Good girl, good girl, good girl. You can take all this hair off. And again, same thing, you want to do the other side. I'll turn her your way so you can see. So here's our little cowlick, and good girl. We're just going to go right in here, and then just brush it to make sure that we have it looking nice and neat. So that would be how I would use the razor shaper or a stripping knife to make the body coat lay nice and flat to the body, and then how I would use my thinning shears to clean up the cowlicks on the front of the neck and the cowlicks on her tail and on her butt.